Hi, class. Good afternoon. I'm really happy to see you again. I know you are learning right now many interesting things. So today we are going to learn another interesting thing. So today we are going to talk about the verb make or do. Sometimes could be confused because people don't know when say do or make. So let's learn about these kind of verbs. We are going to practice on USA Learns. So you could find this unit on the second one number. So let's see. You click on the second. So if you want start or practice alone, you could click on the second one. Then please click number 3. Finally, number 8. Oh, sorry, it's not 3. It's a second one and a number 8. Then you could find the grammar explaining do or make. So let's see and let's learn about do or make.
Boy, oh boy. In today's society, what is a man supposed to do? What is a woman supposed to do? When I was a young wizard, it was very simple. My father would go out and cast the spells, and my mother would stay home and take care of the lair. But today, it is not so simple. Jason really understands about sharing responsibilities with his wife. And he also knows how to use the verbs make and do. Let's watch.
If she makes breakfast, I make the bed. If I do the shopping, she does the laundry. If she makes dinner, I do the dishes. She does things for me, I do things for her.
Make and do are both verbs we use to express accomplishment. Generally, do is for activities. For example, I do the shopping. I do the laundry. We use make when we want to create something that wasn't there before. For example, we make dinner. We make furniture. Easy, right?
Okay, we have the explaining here. We have the meaning of these kind of words. Make is when you do something, when you create something that wasn't there before, And do is when you talk about different kind of activities. So let's see. Okay, do, activities that use the verb do. So let's see. Use the verb do with activities or jobs that don't usually produce a new object, doesn't produce anything else. So common activities that use do the dishes, do laundry, do the yard work, do the cleaning, do the shopping, do homework, do your best, do your hair, do homework, do chores. It's not a new one. So make the verbs with things you create, construct, or prepare. And as a result, appear something else more. Common expression with make. Make meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Make the bed. Make plans. Make a mess. Make a friend. Are things you create, construct, or prepare. Make a phone call. Make pancakes. make an appointment, make money, make a dress. En este caso, make también significa hacer, pero es hacer cosas que no estaban antes, ¿no? Crear, construir, preparar. Es diferente a do con ciertas actividades. Karina and Jason talk about chores they do every day or an regular schedule. They use the simple present tense to talk about these daily or regular activities. I do laundry, you do laundry, we do laundry. She, he, or it does the cooking, does. I don't do the cooking, she doesn't. Don't forget it, this is a simple present rules. If you are talking about third person of singular, don't forget it, you have to add S at the end of the verb. So that's why here you could say, I make the bed or she makes dinner. You don't make dinner or she doesn't make dinner. With a negative statement, you need an auxiliary. So let's see. Let's practice. After Karina gets up and takes a shower, she usually makes breakfast because it's something that doesn't or is something that didn't be there before. Karina isn't home right now. She is doing a grocery shopping, doing, because it's an activity that is just do it. It's not create, it's not anything that you have to invent. After Karina gets home from work, she usually does cleaning, It's an activity. Victor is making a mess or doing a mess? Doing, making a mess. Está haciendo desorden. Es algo que tú lo haces con tus manos. Karina wishes that Victor could help do the laundry. In the beginning, Victor spent time at work and at a cafe with his friends. He didn't think he should have to do any housework. It's nothing to create, it's just housework. But finally, Victor understood that he needed to change. So now he makes dinner once or twice a week. It's interesting. Yesterday, Karina did a doctor's appointment or made a doctor's appointment because it's something else new. That's why you have to say made. So here we have a chart where explain the grammar. Review the simple present tense, then read the sentence. Choose the correct verb and verb form to complete the sentence. Don't forget it. Do, does, when you add the es, es. So you know about that. Karina makes a shopping list for the groceries they need, and Victor does the shopping. Karina makes the list, and Victor goes to the market and does shopping. Little Max has chores. Every morning he has to make because we has to make his bed. Él tiene que tender su cama. Have to. Él tiene que. En este caso no le agregamos ese porque el que está conjugado es has to. Tiene que. Ese es el que está conjugado. Por eso encontramos has. Listo. Normally, Karina all the chores by herself. Todos los oficios por sí misma. Ella no hace, doesn't make, don't do o doesn't do. Doesn't do, porque los oficios no es algo que ella esté creando ni inventando, es algo que simplemente se hace. Sometimes Victor makes the bed, but he never makes dinner. If Victor wants to keep Karina, he must do. Él tiene que hacer, he must do, como está el verbo modal must, que tú ya conoces, tiene que hacer algo de, entonces ahí usamos el verbo en infinitivo. Recuerda que todo verbo después del verbo modal va en infinitivo. Sometimes Victor makes plans to have coffee with his friend Nicole. Ajá. The Pumpkins doesn't do yard work because they live in an apartment building. Doesn't do, no creo porque estamos hablando que ellos son varios. Entonces, don't make, don't do, ¿cuál elegirías tú? Don't make, don't do. Muy bien, porque son ellos, es una familia, entonces por eso decimos don't en vez de doesn't. Y do porque es un oficio y la mayoría de oficios van con do. Más tiene que, el siguiente verbo va en infinitivo, tiene que hacer sus tareas. Do his homework. Tiene que hacer sus tareas, chores. Max is very neat. Normally, he doesn't make. He doesn't make a mess. Muy ordenado. Él no hace desorden en su cuarto. Okay, let's see. Victor makes a good money in his job as a locksmith. Does or makes. I think it's makes because it's something else new. Victor believes a real man.
Victor believes a real man does not do housework. He says that, like his father, he will not do chores at home. 3 months later, Victor arrives home and sees luggage and boxes at the front door. The boxes have his name on them. When he opens the door, he sees another man having dinner with Karina. Karina explains this is a real man because he shares the chores with her. While you watch the video, listen for the answer to this question. How does the real man make Karina feel?
How does the real man make Karina feel? ¿Cómo la hace sentir? So, let's hear. Puedes contestar esa pregunta en tu cuaderno. Continuemos.
I will change nothing. Victor Pushkin's a real man, just like his father. And this I am sure. My father does not cook. My father does not clean. My father does not do dishes. Neither do I.
What is this? Victor's stuff.
Karina, who is this man?
This is a real man who helps make dinner and helps me do the dishes.
But Karina,
Why?
why?
Why? Because he shares the work with me, and that makes me feel special and appreciated and loved.
This is
But-
the answer.
But
Karina got so tired that she found a man that cooks and cleans. Poor Victor.
So the question, how does the man may feel? So let's hear. Makes her feel special and appreciated and loved. This is the answer of the last question. Karina says the new man makes her feel tired. False. The new one? No. The old one. Victor says he will not help at home. True. Victor's father helps at home. False. Karina finds a new man. True. Karina is serving the real man salad. False. Because the new man is serving her. Victor slams the door in Karina's new man's face. False. Victor picks up the luggage and boxes and he leaves. That's true. Great. So, Victor agrees he should change and help Karina at home. This makes Karina happy. Karina sees Sue from, so let's see,
Victor agrees he should change and help Karina at home. This makes Karina happy. Karina sees Sue from HUD at the dance studio and tells her about the problems at the apartment. Sue visits the manager and tells him to get a plumber to fix the water. The next day, Karina arrives home to see Max and Victor wearing chef's hats. They have prepared dinner and invite her to dine at their restaurant. Then the doorbell rings and the apartment manager is at the door. Everyone is surprised when little Max invites him to dinner. The manager appreciates being a dinner guest with his friendly neighbors. While you watch the video, look for the answer to this question. What does Karina say she has in common with the manager?
Let's see what happens when Victor makes a change. And action.
Victor, life is different now. Times have changed. Everything has changed. The question is, will you?
Karina, back home it wasn't like this. But maybe you're right. I should help you with the work.
With dinner?
Yes.
And the dishes?
Oh, well, and the dishes.
Karina!
Yes? Oh, Sue from HUD. Hello.
I helped Karina with a housing complaint. This is my cousin Eric.
Hi.
We're going to take dance lessons. Are you taking classes too?
I teach classes.
Oh, how funny!
Really? Can we take your class?
So, how is the new apartment?
Well, to tell you the truth, things aren't going very well.
Really? What's the problem?
Well, there's no hot water, and the manager is not a very nice guy.
Yeah,
Sue Blake from HUD. Remember me?
I don't know, maybe.
It seems that the Pushkins are having a problem with their hot water. Do you know anything about that?
Oh yeah, I've been trying to get a plumber to go down and...
I don't believe you for 1 minute, Mr. Greedo. You get someone in there to fix it pronto. If you don't, you'll be in hot water.
But...
No buts! If they don't have hot water by tomorrow, the next apartment for rent around here will be yours.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
I'm serious, Karina. Call me if your water is not fixed by tomorrow.
I don't know how to thank you for all your help.
I'll tell you what. If you can teach me how to dance, that will be all the thanks I need.
Then you are in luck. I will make you a great dancer. I promise.
I can't wait. I'll see you Tuesday. Oh, by the way, I thought you'd like to know. My cousin was very disappointed to hear you were married. Bye.
Bye.
Great story. So let's see. We are learning new kind of vocabulary. We are learning about do and make is the most important. I need you to read, here is make, here is do. Because sometimes people could confuse between make and do. What does Karina say she has in common with the manager? They both had been invited to dinner for the first time this evening. They both hate cold shower. And they live in the same apartment building. They both have been invited. Who does Karina see at the dance studio? He sees Sue Blake from Hood. She sees Mr. Widow, the apartment manager. She sees her mother. The first one is the answer. Who is Eric? Eric is Sue's boss. Eric is Sue's cousin. Eric is Sue's friend. Eric, I don't remember Eric. Boss, cousin, I don't know, friend, no. Boss, cousin. I didn't remember it. Why are Sue and Eric in the dance studio? They are complain about the dance studio. They want to learn to dance. They want to make Karina home. They won't learn to dance. them, Sue and Eric. What has Victor made that is super duper? The spaghetti is super duper, the salad is super duper, the soup. Soup. Why does the apartment manager come to the pumpkin door? He thinks Max is being too noisy. He wants to tell them the hot water is working and apologize for the problem. He wants the pumpkin to move out. So it's the second one. What does Max ask Mr. Widow? Would you like to dine with us this evening? Would you please leave? Why are you so angry? So, would you like to dine with us this evening is their question. So, in today's society,
In today's society, what is a man supposed to do? What is a woman supposed to do?
society. Jason really understands about sharing responsibilities.
Jason really understands about sharing responsibilities with his wife.
He shares the work with me, and that makes me feel special and appreciated and loved.
Special. You feel special when someone makes something to do.
You get someone in there to fix it pronto. If you don't, you'll be in hot water.
Fix it is a verb. Who is that? We didn't expect other guest. Invitado, guest.
Who is that? We did not expect other guests.
I've never been invited to dinner before.
Invited. He shares the work with me.
He shares the work with me, and that makes me feel special and appreciated and loved.
Appreciated and loved. Type your answer here. Is an interesting one exercise because you could write and you could improve your writing skills. So let's see. Think about a problem you had with your apartment or with some services at a store. Write a letter of complaint about the problem. Make sure your letter of complaint includes your name and address, the date, the name, title, and address of the person who received the letter, a salutation with a colon, an explanation of the problem, what you want done and when, a closing with comma, your signature after you print the letter, sign it. Okay, we have a writing exercise here. So you have to write here, then you have done, and your chairs were saved. It's an opportunity to practice writing skills. What does Karina do after she gets out the shower? So let's see. We have different kind of videos about this topic. Look at this. We have learned about do or make and things you do at home, chores, something like a chores. But you could finish, you could solve whole this unit. You are working right now, so you have 15 minutes plus. On these 15 minutes, you have to solve this unit, vocabulary, learn new words. So let's see. Locksmith.
Locksmith.
Someone who makes keys and install and fixes door. Locksmith. Locksmith is a profession.
Expect.
Or job.
Expect.
To anticipate, to think or believe an event will occur.
Expect.
Society.
Society.
Community of people who share similar customs and beliefs. Share.
Share.
To divide into parts, to have or do parts of something with another person. Share. Share with me, share with you. Special, uncommon.
Special.
Uncommon, unique, more than ordinary.
Appreciated.
Appreciated.
Appreciated. Appreciated.
Appreciated. You valued, understood. I appreciate it. Plumber.
Plumber.
A person who repairs and installs water or gas pipes. Fix.
Fix.
To repair something that is broken or not working properly. Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Sad because something didn't happen the way you want. Guest.
Guest.
A person you invite to a special occasion or to your home. Dine.
Dine.
To eat dinner. This is a verb. Dine. Invite.
Invite.
To ask someone to a special occasion, for example, to dinner or a party. Invite. So, someone who makes keys and installs and fixes door locks. Locksmith. Don't forget it. It's a new one word. To anticipate, to think or believe in an event will occur. Expect. A community of people who share similar customs and beliefs. Society. To divide into parts, to have or do parts of something with another person. This is share. Uncommon, unique, more than ordinary, so special, special one. Your value understood, so appreciated, appreciated. So a person who repairs and installs water or gas pipes. This is a plumber. To repair something that is broken or not working properly. So this is fix. This is a verb, fix. Sad because something didn't happen the way you wanted. Disappointed. So let's see. A person you invite to a special occasion or to your home. This is a guest. To eat dinner, dine. To ask someone to a special occasion, for example, to dinner or a party is invite. So we are learning new words is the idea. Look at this. We are solving all this unit and we are learning about this kind of words. Locksmith, plumber, life skills. So a letter complaint. Here you could find how to write a letter. So let's see. Don't forget it. You have to write a letter. This is your homework. Look at this. You have to write a letter where you complain about something in your apartment. Let's see an example. Victor and Karina Punchkin. 476 Bernardo Avenue, Apt 6, Los Angeles, CA 9004. August 5, 2008. Lai Guido, manager. Las Flores, apartment. 476 Bernard Avenue, Apt 15, Los Angeles, CA 9004. Dear Mr. Guido, there is not hot water in our apartment. We cannot take hot showers. We have to take cold showers. Please fix the problem or call a plumber as soon as possible. Thank you, the Punchkin. So this is a simple one letter where you have to add your address, the person who received the letter, you have to add his address too. Finally, you say dear, or this is a formal way to say dear. Thank you, that's all. So don't forget it. It's really important learn to write letters and mails about something that you want to complain. So let's practice. You have to write, as a homework, you have to write a letter where you complain about something that happened in your apartment. See you next class. You did an excellent one exercise. Today, we learned about when I say do and make. Sometimes could be confused, but it's a simple one topic. Bye-bye.